So, 6-month update in Korea. How do I feel? And you know what? I've really been thinking about this and trying to figure out what I would say in this video. And I'm smack dab in the middle of my time here. And I can honestly say I don't hate Korea. Like, Korea isn't the worst place in the world. However, I'm not completely in love with Korea either. So, I don't know. It's kind of a mix. So I've heard that at the 6-month mark, you drift out of the honeymoon phase and you end up like really, I don't want to say hating the country that you are, currently residing in, but you start to see the flaws and you start to, really get in a rut. So I feel like I've reached that 6-month mark, and I can say that that's true because lately everything has been annoying me, you guys. Like, I used to like the stairs. I used to be flattered by the stairs. I used to mask in the stairs. But lately I've just been like, please, like, stop looking at me. One moment. I'm starting to miss the freedom of walking around and not feeling like an alien or not feeling like some non-human object. Yeah, like, I've definitely reached that point where I'm starting to get a little bit annoyed by the stairs. And I am really, really big on diversity, you guys. Like, when I lived in Chicago, I had friends from Israel, I had friends from China, I had friends from all over, different races, different cultural backgrounds. They came from different continents, different countries. And I really thrived on that. Like, I really thrive on being amongst a lot of different type of people. So now I will say that in the expat community here, there is a lot of diversity. However, on a day-to-day basis, when I'm living and just walking around my neighborhood, I only see one race. I only see Koreans. And I really have grown to appreciate the Korean culture and to appreciate it. However, sometimes I just feel like I want something different. You know what I mean? And I also really miss like that African American culture. I feel like I'm at a point where I'm starting to miss that. So yeah. Okay, so good things. I now know how to navigate Korea. Like, I actually had a visitor that came here in January, so last month, to visit me from America, and I feel really proud of myself because I really showed that visitor a good time. Like, I knew where all the spots were. Like, I introduced him to a lot of different Korean foods, and like, I was the tour guide, and I really think I rocked at that role as a tour guide in Korea, and that really made me realize that, like, I learned a lot being here, and like, I helped us to navigate around the country, and like, I spoke my broken Korean, and it was great, and it really made me appreciate the growth that I've attained while being here. And like, I feel like the visitor really left with a good, well-rounded perspective of the Korean culture, and I really do congratulate myself for really becoming acclimated and being able to bring someone else into the culture. And like, so I've been getting some ignorant comments lately. For example, maybe I shouldn't say certain things, but from different people who I interact with, I've gotten comments such as like, oh, okay, so let me rewind it. One day I wore my hair really slicked back, like I not gelled it, but like I really had it slicked back, and I like had it in a neat bun. And this Korean person who I'm not gonna mention, they were like, oh, like, your hair looks very like clean today, like very clean. And I was like, oh, like, what are you trying to say? Does my hair look dirty to you every other day? So it's like things like that. And honestly, that really kind of hurt me when she mentioned, oh, your hair looks so clean today. I'm really practicing the art of just brushing things off my shoulder, so I didn't let it affect me too long. But for, like 5-10 minutes after that interaction, and even when I think about it now, like, I feel some type of way about that. So if you're black, you have to get used to certain comments like that, and you cannot let it affect you because it will happen. Like, it happens to me and all of my friends. So just getting used to people making ignorant comments about you in that way, and like not being able to defend yourself, because even though it is innocent ignorance, I'm still a human being, and like really thankful to be here. Like my whole setup is great. I have this apartment, I don't have to pay rent. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna get an opportunity like this to where I'm working, and you know, like the work is pretty easy. Honestly, the job is the easiest part about moving to South Korea and living. Like that's easy. You'll manage. Even if it's hard the first month, like you'll get it together. I think just being a part of the culture and like assimilating to the culture, that is the hardest part in my opinion. But like I'm here, I'm living, like everything's is just flowing along, you know what I mean? And I've really tried to get integrated into the social scene here. Like I'm trying to stay social, I'm trying to stay active, because I know that that's going to help me to not become homesick and depressed and lonely and all that. So that's number one on my list at all times. Stay social, you know what I mean? So I'm actually, okay, so this is going to be a little sidebar. In Daegu, South Korea, there's going to be a Black History Month festival, February 28th. I'm going to link below, so make sure that you come, and I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be performing spoken word. And there's going to be a lot of other awesome performers that are highlighting Black History Month and the history of our culture. So that's really awesome that that's happening in South Korea. And okay, so anyways, I brought up that to say that I'm really trying to get involved here, and I'm really trying to make this home. However, on the same token, I'm just going to say I am kind of looking forward to going home. All right, so I'm just going to put that out there. I look forward to the day where I can go back to home and like things that are familiar to me. And yeah, I think overall that's my 6 months, and I don't really know what else to say, but thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon.